A client of mine approached me this week. Now, she's been looking for somebody to help her to put together a CV for her. She sent them a text inquiry, and this was their response. If you look at it, you can see that they haven't yet learned the importance of skilled professional business writing. And remember, you can't reply to potential clients in the same way as you do your close friends, even if it is via a text message. So if you look at my example is quite a bit longer. Just have a look at it. You'll see it's quite a bit longer, but it shows a couple of things. Number one, it shows that I have the time for you. I am willing to put out time to construct a message for you. The first thing that I've done there, just have a look, analyze it. I've greeted the client or customer if you're selling goods, physical goods. In the case where we are selling services, we call them a client. So look, I have said good morning. I've greeted them. The second thing that I do that is very good etiquette in business is to say, thank you for your inquiry, okay, regarding our services. And then, of course, the client had asked, now, what is the procedure? How does it work? So I'm answering, but I'm being clear in my communication by saying how it works is, and have a read there. Once we have completed your CV, we will send it to you for approval. Can you see, if you compare it, I'm saying what the other person rattled on, but it was almost incoherent, you could say. Okay, right, so have a look at this. So it has a friendly tone to it. It's professional. Note the sentences. I start with my capital letters. I end with my full stop. And I'm giving a sentence. It's not too long. I'm not being verbose. I'm not using too many words, but I'm taking the time to professionally answer. It's so important because remember that my answer has to line up with my original poster, my advertisement. My advertisement was stunning. It was attractive and interesting, and it had all the information on promising all sorts of wonderful services. Now my first communication, my personal communication with the client has to back up what I've promised in that poster. So have a look. Am I promising to do that? Yes, because I am using proper business English. I'm using commas, I'm using full stops, and I'm making sentences that actually make sense. And it's in a friendly, professional tone. So if you have a look there at the sentence, if you are satisfied, you may then proceed with payment, and we would be happy to forward your CV to you on receipt of your payment. And then I end it off there, and I give the client the opportunity to come back to me to ask any further questions, showing that I'm open to providing more information. Please let us know if you have any further questions, and we hope to hear from you soon. Now, compare that with the other one. Is there a comparison? So what I want to hear from you is if you were to word it, just have a look at the elements of the example I've provided. It doesn't mean that you have to use exactly the same words that I've used. Everyone's brain is different. You have your own vocabulary, but look at the principles involved. And just make sure, number one, you've got the greeting, you've expressing thanks for the person making contact. Then you jump right in and you answer the question that they have asked, being clear, concise, it's still concise, and comprehensive. In other words, include everything that they have asked for. Be clear, split up your sentences, and then end off. Give it a nice, friendly ending, inviting them to come back to you if they had any further questions. And remember to tell them that you look forward to hearing from them. Put it in your own words, but remember to use full sentences. That is proper business communication. Okay, I just want to end off by saying, just the fact that, and you've seen that example I've provided, just the fact that they did not use appropriate business communication, they lost a potential client. My client was going to use them. She was already ready. She had the money. All she needed to know from them was the proper procedure. But just by the way that they answered her, she decided to go to another service provider. Okay, so let that be a lesson. for everybody, and I hope it helps you truly. And I will be adding onto the playlist for the business communication. So please keep an eye on the playlist. It will be great if you subscribe, because then you will often see any updates. I've got different playlists on this channel, so just keep your eye on them, and I will strive to keep you updated on a regular basis. Thank you for watching.